Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Readings by Circe with your girl Becky here, guys. Coming at you with day 10 on this 30-day journey. Can you guys believe that we're already a third of the way through? I am just so excited. And I know that some of you guys are probably like, why can't we be further along? If not most of you guys, I get it. When I did this 30-day journey, day 10 and 11 were kind of the days when I was just so ready to give up. And yet I just kept pushing myself through. I was like, just keep showing up, just keep doing what needs to be done, and watch as things, blossom from there. And that's what I'm telling you guys. Just keep showing up. Like, the one mantra that I think I have used so much just on my entire journey is just one more day. It's amazing how you can fake yourself out, I guess, when you say just one more day, and then you keep showing up, and then tomorrow, just one more day, the next day, just one more day, and just keep saying that every day. And because it's almost like you're telling yourself, well, just today and then not tomorrow. But then when tomorrow comes, it's just today and not tomorrow. And so you're not ever really thinking about the end of things. It's more about like getting through this present moment. And so that's what I leave you guys, or start this video off with today, is just one more day. As you're going, just one more day. Okay. I promise you guys, if you stick with me on this, you are going to see some incredible results. Okay. All right, with that being said, guys, if this journey has been resonating with you, if you guys have felt some changes, you're more than welcome to leave some comments down below. If you guys are willing to share, I would love to hear from you guys at how things are changing for you and what's been effective for you on the journey. Also, leave a thumbs up down below and make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel with that notification bell set so you always know when the next video does come out. To keep it easier for you guys and just on a schedule, I will post these videos every day at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you guys can definitely do a search to find out what time zone that is for you guys. Okay, so today we are on Monday, and we're doing day 2 of the sacral chakra, which is day 10 on this journey. And again, we are going into healing with essential oils. I've got my oils set up here. You guys are probably like, does this girl not have any oils for the chakras? I have a lot of oils. I have been doing essential oils for a long time. If you guys were with me yesterday, you know that I have been doing this. I was talking to my dad. I said, I guess I could say I've been doing this for almost a decade, or about a decade. I myself have been interested in distributing essential oils for about 7 years. I have been using them for longer because I was kind of my mom's guinea pig when she started with essential oils. I was chronically ill, guys. Like, I would get sick every couple of weeks, and it would be so many different things, and the doctors never could figure out what was going on with me. And so my mom started experimenting on me with essential oils, and lo and behold, they changed my life. I stopped getting sick, and anytime I would start to come down with something, right away she would tell me what to take, and I would take it, and I would feel a lot better. So when I come to you guys with these oils and what they can do, know that I know from personal experience, but also keeping in mind it is your own journey at your own risk. I'm not here to replace a primary care physician. I'm just here to give you alternative medicine options that you can explore at your own risk. I'm not here to say it's set in stone or it's this, that, and the other. I'm just here to explain my own experience, and if you guys choose to go further, that is on you guys. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get into it, guys. Let's start with the ailments of the sacral chakra. It's so much shorter today, guys. Okay, so things you might deal with a sacral chakra imbalance are bladder problems, which means it's overactive. Dehydration is underactive. Endometriosis, which is overactive. Herpes, which is overactive. Hip problems can be either overactive or underactive. Female infertility is underactive. Menstrual problems is either overactive or underactive. PMS is an overactive sacral chakra with an overactive solar plexus chakra. Scoliosis is an overactive sacral chakra with an underactive root chakra. Sexual frigidity is an underactive sacral. STDs are an overactive sacral, and urinary tract infections, which are overactive sacral chakras. Okay, So essential oils that you guys can look into for the Svadhisthana or the sacral chakra are jasmine, orange blossom, fennel, rose, sage, lang lang, ginger, cinnamon, cassia, tangerine, vanilla, and fennel. And there aren't, I know I said that if you guys are interested in oils, there are herbs that usually go along with them. However, with the sacral chakra, it's interesting. Really, the only herb is fennel, and then the other household item is vanilla. Well, and ginger, I guess, is something that you guys can purchase from the store in a non-oil format, and sage too. Okay, so just keeping that in mind, guys. We'll get there when we get there. So let's talk about ginger. And I do have 3 of these oils out for you guys today. We have ginger here. Okay, and ginger helps create a stronger flow of chi within the body through the reproductive organs to stimulate sexual passion and interest, okay? Ginger itself helps with low libido, morning sickness, pelvic pain syndrome, if you're suffering from vertigo, any kind of digestive disorder, menstrual cramps, any kind of cramps really. So like if you have like a cramp in the leg, you can use this topically on those cramps. It'll help relieve that. Any kind of motion sickness, sinusitis, and sore throats. And again, these are just a few of the things that these help with. If I wrote them all down, it would take us forever to get through them. So I just try to get the most common ones in there. So aromatically, it may help influence physical energy, love, money, and courage, okay? Now, keeping in mind, repeated use of this can possibly result in contact sensitization, and avoid direct sunlight for 3 to 6 hours after use. Now, obviously, if you're covered up, like if you put it on some part of your body that's covered up, it's okay to go out. But if it's on that, like on your face or on your hands or anything like that, you definitely want to avoid that direct sunlight, okay? I love ginger. Ginger is so good if you guys are nauseous too. It just smells so good. And you guys can use this cooking. You can absolutely, sometimes I will use this in a morning smoothie. I'll put a drop of ginger in just to help with my digestive system. You know, it's always good to kind of give our digestive system support throughout the week, the day, the month, throughout. You know, it needs that extra help. So that's just something to keep in mind. All right, perfect. So the next one that we have here is tangerine. I need to get a new tangerine. My tangerine's almost empty. There we go. Okay. Tangerine oil reconnects you with the inner child. It helps you to feel more innately playful, happy, and carefree. And that's something that the Svadhisthana is all about. It's about reconnecting with your inner child, reconnecting with your fun and play centers, and just getting out there and having a good time. You know, I've got my orange on today, guys. So, yeah, just really connecting with this center to help you guys feel free. And that is a part of creativity, is making sure that you feel good about yourself so that you're able to create and manifest what you want. And it's all about playing and having a good time. If we're so serious on this journey, we aren't able to manifest the things exactly the way that we want them to, or even really manifest at all. And that is something that I have learned along the journey. Now, tangerine helps with calming fear, obesity. It's uplifting, some intestinal spasms, stretch marks. It's an anticoagulant. It helps with irritability, stress, laxative, sadness, and it helps with swelling, okay? Now, the nice thing about this is that aromatically it contains esters and aldehydes, which are sedating and calming to the nervous system. When you diffuse this together with marjoram, which I should have brought out my marjoram, I do have, but anyways, if you guys, you can always look that up too. When you diffuse this with marjoram, tangerine can soothe emotions such as grief, anger, and shock, okay? Now, this one, like I said, some of these you guys can take internally, like ginger you can take internally. Dilute, okay? And that's like, you put 1 glass, and never use these. I should have said this on the beginning, but I didn't. If you guys choose to drink these, always use a glass or a ceramic cup. Do not, and I repeat, do not use styrofoam and do not use plastic. If you guys want to experiment with this, if you put a drop of high grade essential oil in a styrofoam cup, it will eat through the bottom like acid. It does the same with a plastic bottle. So plastic cups, red Solo cups, or a plastic water bottle, do not add these to those, okay? You guys can use stainless steel. I do not even put essential oils in this water bottle, okay? It's one of those really thick water bottles and whatever, the ones that you're supposed to be able to run over. I forget what they're called, Nalgene. Do not use it in this because it will melt the plastic inside of here, even though it's BPA free and all that stuff. This is something that essential oil is just so strong, it will melt away the plastic. There's some kind of chemical reaction that happens with that, and that's just a safety marker here, guys. But you can absolutely take ginger and tangerine internally. It is not for use for children under the age of 6. If you do use it for children over the age of 6, dilute, okay? So we're talking 1 drop to a whole, like, big glass of water, okay? And even if that's too much, just have them drink a little bit of that, and then you can finish off the glass for them, okay? Now for yourself, the same thing. 1 drop to a glass of water, at least 8 ounces, okay, guys? And that is just safety for you. Just dilute. If it's too much, don't drink the whole glass of water. But please do not use styrofoam, and please do not put these in plastic. Everything you want to use with essential oils is either ceramic or glass, okay? Excellent. So, and tangerine's really good. I actually got this because of stretch marks, and I started rubbing it on my belly. I had those red stretch marks on my belly, and I actually don't have stretch marks. It helped me get rid of them. This, along with wild orange, amazing on your stretch marks. So for those of you out there who are chunky, or who maybe have had babies and do have those stretch marks, you don't have to go spend a whole heap of money on something. You can get some high-grade tangerine oil and mix that with some coconut oil and rub it on your belly every time you take a shower. Like after you're done taking a shower, just rub it on your belly or before you go to bed. Such a great thing. And tangerine does not have a sunlight warning on it, okay? And the last oil that we're going to go over today is Lang Lang. And for you ladies, this is really good for when you're on your when you're menstruating, okay? This is really good for that time of the month. Just to help keep you calm the nerves. You can rub this on your belly for cramps. I also like to wear it right here on my wrist and rub it together, and sometimes on the back of my neck, just to kind of get those benefits of the oil aromatically when it's on you. And that really does help, okay? Now, Lang Lang is actually nature's most potent aphrodisiac after Damiana. And it offers an added benefit of enhancing your intuition. Okay, this is it's unique smelling too. It's very unique. I did not like it at first. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's like when you're next to a river or something and it's like that freshness, but it's kind of like at the same time like musky, okay? And so I'm not very good at describing smells. I guess I could look more into that so I could give you guys really what it smells like, but there are other people out there who are really good at that. However, that's what I feel like it smells like. I didn't like it at first, but it's something that I have learned to really love, and it helps so much on this journey. It's so calming when you smell it, okay? Now this helps with, it is an aphrodisiac, so if you guys are dealing with low libidos, this will help, okay? Or even if the men are dealing with low libidos, you guys can diffuse this aromatically and it will help, okay? It helps with arrhythmia, calming, crying, exhaustion, fear, high blood pressure, hormonal, to balance your hormones, low libido, stress, hair loss. If you guys are dealing with hair loss, you can dilute this with coconut oil, rub it on the area, and it should help bring back new hair. Rosemary is also good for that. And frigidity, okay? Aromatically, it influences sexual energy and enhances relationships. This may also help stimulate the adrenal glands, and it is calming, relaxing, and may help alleviate anger. Remembering that repeated use can possibly result in contact sensation. So just remember, less is more with essential oils, okay? Now, you can diffuse vanilla essential oil with Lang Lang in your home to invite in sweet spirits and create a calming, enjoyable environment for your guests. This is an extremely seductive combination, so please use it wisely, okay? So if you guys are looking to spice up things in the bedroom, get some vanilla oil with some lang lang and diffuse that. Like, I mean, I'm talking in a diffuser, 2 drops of each, maybe 3 at the most, okay? Now, what I was saying about the herbs, there's really not a lot of herbs that are connected with Svadhisthana. I mean, all of them really are. You can use, like, what is it? Fennel, sage, ginger, cinnamon cassia. I'm not sure if you can get that in regular form. I actually don't know what that looks like. And vanilla. Those are all kind of like household items that you guys can use if that's something you're interested in. Vanilla is like the #1 I can see, so you guys can absolutely use that. I'm not talking about drinking it or anything like that. I'm talking about just using it. Like, you can do the same thing. Put it on your wrist, smell it. It will help you guys a lot, okay? Now, I wanted to talk about vanilla. Vanilla is the queen of the orchid family. And it brings you a sense of sweet vanilla. Let me try that again, guys. Let me back up. I got too excited. My brain was further along than my mouth was ready for. So, vanilla is the queen of the orchid family, and it brings you a sense of sweet benevolence. It's activating energies of peaceful leadership and selfless service. Okay, guys? I love how it was 1616 as I was talking about that. Excellent. So let's get into the journal question for you guys today. Today was a lot shorter because, again, like I said, the root chakra and the solar plexus chakra had the most elements. I guess we're looking at elephants, guys. That might mean something to some of you guys. Ailments. And from here on out, the rest of the week is going to be a little bit shorter and more condensed. And I will still try to get 3 essential oils per each as long as I have them, okay? So for the sacral chakra this week, we're talking about playing and having a good time. So when you were a child, did your caregivers play and create with you? Were you allowed to express your full range of emotions? And what are some memories that arise for you, like good and bad, in regards to this, being able to express playfully, express your emotions? What memories come up for you? And record that, guys. And I know sometimes this is hard, but as you guys write it down, you are reliving it, but in the sense of from an adult aspect, where you have to remind your child self, your inner self, we're no longer a child. We're not going through this. I'm an adult now, and I'm here to take care of you. And always showing your inner child that deep sense of gratitude and love for them being there for you, okay? Also, if you guys are interested in going a little bit further, you are more than welcome to do the 10-minute chakra video that I have on a playlist on my channel. It's under the yoga playlist there. That's if you guys want to go further. I do recommend that you meditate at least on the Svadhisthana or the sacral chakra, and as I said, you guys can use the same meditations that you found for this whole journey. Like, it's not something that you have to go and find a brand new one every time we come back around to a chakra. Really, if you guys have found one that works for you, or you enjoyed the one from last week, please use that same meditation. Now, the affirmation for you guys that I want you guys to work with, and again, when working with these affirmations, I want you guys to record in your journal how you feel, like what emotions come up for you. You don't have to really delve into it if you don't feel like it. That is fine. If you guys do feel like it, please, it's your journal, it's your time. Do what feels right for you. Listen to your intuition. Listen to your gut feeling here, okay? But always record at least the first few emotions that come up for you when working with these affirmations, all right? So the affirmation today is, I always allow myself to play and to have fun. Okay? I always allow myself to play and to have fun. And the sacral chakra, when you guys are dealing with the sacral chakra, it will bring up some emotions, okay? And again, remember, we're not doing anything fancy with the journaling, just journaling it down, recording it down. So when those emotions arise, don't try to shove them away. It's us shoving away our emotions that causes a blockage in our Svadhisthana, okay? Which then in turn actually affects everything else in our system. As I'm sure you guys are understanding now why we're dealing with this system as a whole and not just spot healing, because everything is truly connected to the other part of our chakra system, our wheel. Okay, and I believe this is all that I have for you guys. If this resonated, hit that thumbs up button. Also, I did release a tarot reading along with this video, so if you guys are interested in the tarot reading, check that out. They have been really insightful and really incredible. At first they started off kind of down and out, but I can see now where things are changing, where a lot of you guys are taking this journey seriously, and that is so exciting for me. And I hope it is just as exciting for you guys. So make sure you check that out if you feel like you want to. It's not a requirement on this journey. It is just another avenue for you guys to connect with your sacral chakra. And for those of you guys that are following my tarot journey, I'm honored to be here giving you guys this challenge every day. I'm just so thankful for you guys and thankful that this is something that we can show up together. So we're holding each other's hands, guys. Like I said, I've been through this before, so if you guys are kind of on the edge of giving up, just keep telling yourself just one more day, and I promise you'll get through it. Do what you can. I'm never asking for 1,000%. I'm asking for 100% of who you are each day. Not 100% of the same of what you gave yesterday or what you gave last week. If today you're showing up at 25%, then I ask you to give me 100% of that 25%. And I know that doesn't seem like much, but it is all the difference on this journey for you, okay? So I'm super excited. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next day. We're on day 11. We are making progress, guys. We are rounding up on week 2 already. It's just so amazing. I'm just so amazed at everything, and I'm so proud of you guys because I feel like we all need to hear it. Give yourselves a pat on the back because you deserve it, all right? So until tomorrow, guys, I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye.